called turn screws. We don't call them screwdrivers in the gun trade, we call them turn screws. Now, you can buy ready-made turn screws, but they're not very strong, a lot of them, and they don't last very long. Now, we always used to make our own, but you can buy a set of ordinary screwdrivers and convert them into turn screws. Like I've got one here. It's a cheap old Stanley screwdriver which I've converted by reshaping the end to fit the screws of a gun. Now, the screws of a gun are a lot narrower than the average screw that you get from a hardware store. There's two sizes, or used to be, as I was taught, two sizes of slot in English gun screws, a 16,000 slot and a 20,000 slot. So what you do, you make these turn screws to fit the particular screw of a gun that you're going to be working on. And a lot of the screws are the heads are a standard size, so a lot of these turn screws will cover a lot of screws. You don't have to, but again, you can't have too many of these. And I have got, all you need to do to make them up is a bit of good, spring steel will do, and you can shape. Here's one made out of pieces. That's this spring steel. You can cut off a length. You don't need to be. It just need to be any more than about 5 inches long, because even when you put a handle on it, you don't want any more than about 3-4 inches, because if you get a longer one, it's cumbersome. It takes longer to turn up the screw with a longer one. Not so manageable. You can use any kind of tool steel or spring steel that will harden and temper to make a turn screw. Okay, now saw off a piece of spring steel, tool steel, whatever you've got. Then, because it's got to go into a handle like this, you've got to taper off what's going to be the part that goes in the handle. So the quickest and easiest way to do that is not to go to a machine shop and get on a milling machine, but get a good old hacksaw and start sawing. It doesn't take very long. It's on the floor. Then with a good sharp file, a big file, start filing, taper on it. Now you notice I'm using the file. I've seen some guys at these schools doing, I mean, take them days to get the metal off. See? But it's pretty easy. Use the full length of the file, put some weight on it. That's about near enough. Get the birds up. Okay, we're going to make one like that now. Now down we do the working end. File some off one side and then the other. Chamfer them off from either side and get them about equal. Close. Now the next thing is decide which screw you're gonna, or pin you're gonna make it for. Now in this case we'll make it for this big one that goes under the top strap of a gun. It's called a breech pin. So now and because it's got a countersunk head on it, you have to make the turn screw to that contour.